Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sports Park Norwich and to the final session of 2022. We are almost ready to get underway with some swimming. We've had two fantastic final sessions already. Let's hope that this one makes another one. 48 finals to treat you to this evening. I hope that you can remain as loud as you have done throughout the day and throughout the weekend. Please do shout and cheer on the swimmers in the water. It will mean the world to them. Thank you. Just before we get underway with the finals session, I've not really done this yet, but this event has been put together by an army of volunteers, officials and other volunteers who have given up hours and hours and hours of their time to make this happen. So can we please have a massive round of applause for all of the East Region volunteers? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 11-12 years 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing the city of Norwich, Evie Greenhalgh. In lane 2, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Amelia Fenner. In lane 3, representing the city of Cambridge, Tyra Sorstein. In lane 4, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Jasmine Hall. In lane 5, representing Newmarket, Erin Barber. In lane 6, representing Team Ipswich, Lily Steele. In lane 7, representing Basildon, Eleanor Barth Wellenhop. And in lane 8, representing Chelmsford, Lucy Clark. Due to the sheer number of finals this evening, we're not going to announce the names of the swimmers before they go. I did a brief calculation. If we took the swimming away and just did the announcing of the swimmers, that would take 96 minutes on its own. So we would have been here all night. Jasmine Hall in the centre, lane 4 for Basildon. 2:47.13 was her 200 IM time in qualifying. That put her in faster. She's in third at 50 metres, but we've still got the breaststroke to go. And breaststroke absolutely changes the nature of an IM. Tyra Sorstein is now in the lead after the breaststroke, though. Can Jasmine Hall pull this back in the final few metres? 35 remain. Jasmine Hall is going to give everything she can from that centre lane. Tyra Sorstein is going well still, though, with 15 remaining. And here comes Jasmine Hall in lane 4 for Basildon. It looks like she is going to take home the first gold medals of the evening. Into the wall she goes. Jasmine Hall takes the first final of the evening in 2:42.99. Tyra Sorstein in silver position. Lily Steele takes home a bronze medal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 13 years 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Elizabeth Swaby. In lane 2, representing Team Ipswich, Rose Romanos. In lane 3, representing Basildon, Sophie Palmer. In lane 4, representing Team Ipswich, Clementine Lavelle. In lane 5, representing Hatfield, Eva Ives. In lane 6, representing St. Felix School, Grace Robinson. In lane 7, representing Colchester, Gabriella Troman. And in lane 8, representing Norwich Swan, Charlize Harding. Clementine Lavelle went a whole 5 seconds faster in the heats than Eva Ives did in lane 5. So we do expect her to win this final fairly handily. .112 flat at 100 meters. Sophie Palmer is 2.5 seconds behind in second. She's swimming in lane 3 at the moment. But there is absolutely no stopping Clementine Lavelle from Team Ipswich here. A whole 10 meters ahead and only 145 swum, 150 now. And that breaststroke has only done Clementine Lavelle favours in terms of pulling her further forwards. Almost 10 seconds of a lead so far for Clementine Lavelle in that centre lane 4. There is absolutely no doubt that she is going to take home the gold medal in this 200 IM. No doubt at all. Sophie Palmer in free, starting to come forward on the freestyle, and a bit of a race going on with several different swimmers trying to pull themselves into different types of medals. Lavelle picks up a gold. Where is the silver and bronze going to come from? The silver comes from Sophie Palmer in free. The bronze from Eva Ives in lane 5. And only a few hundredths of a second separating those two swimmers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 14 years 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Kaiser Kreese. In lane 2, representing Norwich Swan, Isla Hamilton. In lane 3, representing the City of Peterborough, Olivia Minott. In lane 4, representing Basildon, Gracie Parker. In lane 5, representing the City of Peterborough, Vanessa Simonova. In lane 6, representing the City of Norwich, Ellie Smith. In 7, representing Putteridge, Poppy McGill. And in lane 8, representing Team Ipswich, Bethany Crawley. Vanessa Simonova over first at halfway. Only half a second lead she has at the moment on Ellie Smith in 6. And Ellie Smith is pulling forwards on this breaststroke now too. 25 meters of the breaststroke, leg left, and Gracie Parker in 4, having quite a breaststroke swim as well. Ellie Smith sticking with her as much as she can at the moment. But Gracie Parker does have an exceptionally powerful breaststroke, and she has utilized that to her full advantage, going from 4th at 200 meters up to, at 100 meters up to 1st at 150, and 1st comfortably too. 25 meters remaining now for Gracie Parker of Basildon in lane 4. Olivia Minute looks strong in free for picking up a silver. Into the last 5 for Gracie Parker, who takes the gold in 2:33.32. The silver comes from Olivia Minute and the bronze from Ellie Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 15 years 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Lexi O'Connor. In lane 2, representing Bishop Stortford, Kirsty Neal. In 3, representing the City of Norwich, Grace Greenhalgh. In 4, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Sky Carter. In lane 5, representing Chelmsford, Kate Cotter. In 6, representing the City of Peterborough, Lily Davis. In 7, representing Basildon, Mia Lowe. And in lane 8, representing Chelmsford, Lisa Lineman. Sky Carter, fastest qualifier into this 2:27.31. Gives her less than a second lead on Kate Cotter in 5. Onto the breaststroke now, and Cotter is our leader at halfway. 67.54. She's got almost a second lead on Grace Greenhalgh. And Greenhalgh and Carter have a lot of ground to make up if they want to be in with a chance of getting the gold here. Cotter over first with 50 to go. Greenhalgh over second. Carter now into 4th with Neal in 3rd. And this is going to be everything they've got on the freestyle. 25 left for Kate Cotter. Can she hold on the whole way down this freestyle leg? It looks certainly like she can. 5 meters to go for Kate Cotter. Into the wall she goes to take the gold medal. 2:24.78 for Kate Cotter to take gold. Grace Greenhalgh picks up the silver, and Sky Carter takes home the bronze medal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 16 years 200 meters IM final. In lane 1, representing Basildon, Anna Lucia Fenner. In lane 2, representing Putteridge, Olivia Newman Baronius. In 3, representing Team Ipswich, Beth Young. In 4, representing the City of Cardiff, Matilda Ransom. In 5, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Olivia Cooper. In 6, representing Norwich Swan, Daisy Mixer. In 7, representing St. Felix School, Elijah Britton. And in lane 8, representing Watford, Amy Borum. Matilda Ransom is over first but only by 0.2 of a second. Very, very close between Ransom and Young at halfway. Ransom strength, though, is breaststroke. And there's just over 25 meters of that left. Beth Young not giving up yet here. Matilda Ransom over first with 50 to go. Beth Young is less than a second behind her at this stage. Can she pull back on the freestyle? Ransom looks strong. 25 left. And Ransom continues to look strong. Could Olivia Cooper put herself in for a silver here in lane 5? Into the last 10 meters goes Matilda Ransom for the city of Cambridge. Where will the silver and bronzes come from, though? Ransom takes the gold in 2:25.25. The silver does come from Olivia Cooper after a fantastic last few meters. And then Beth Young takes the bronze. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 17 years and over 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing West Norfolk, Sarah O'Brien. In lane 2, representing the city of Peterborough, Hannah Willis. In 3, representing the city of Norwich, Molly Monk. In 4, representing West Suffolk, Charlotte White. In 5, representing Bishop Stortford, Neve James. In lane 6, representing St. Felix School, Natalie Sanford. In 7, representing Hatfield, Sarah Kalaska. And in lane 8, representing Norwich Swan, Katie Andrews. Hannah Willis over in lane 2 looks to be taking the lead on this backstroke. I think she's going to get to the wall first. She does. 68.27 for her. Neve James is over second by half a second in lane 5. Charlotte White currently in third position. Into the last 5 of the breaststroke, and Molly Monk has now made an appearance, pulling forward and touching first after the breaststroke has concluded. Charlotte White is now in second. And this freestyle could be an interesting freestyle leg, that's for sure. Molly Monk is going to try and hold on to first position here, but she could have some sprinters coming in the last 15. And one of those is Natalie Sanford in lane 6. Could Natalie Sanford manage to get to the wall first? Molly Monk does look strong over in lane 3. Into the wall comes Molly Monk. 2:24.90 for Molly Monk to take the gold medal. Natalie Sanford picks up the silver, and the bronze comes from Charlotte White. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's 11-12 years, 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Thurrock, Kai Patel. In 2, representing Hatfield, Niccolo Camalotti. In 3, representing the city of Cambridge, Charlie Birdsall. In lane 4, representing the city of Peterborough, Jacob Bacon. In lane 5, representing the city of Norwich, Tyler Stone. In lane 6, representing Basildon and Phoenix, William Hughes. In lane 7, representing Putteridge, Philip Spalding. And in lane 8, representing Team Ipswich, William Jones. This is the men's 11-12 years, 200 meters individual medley final. And Jacob Bacon and Tyler Stone in those two golden center lanes, swimming side by side at the moment, approaching halfway. Stone is into the wall there first, but still incredibly close between these two young swimmers. Jacob Bacon did get to the wall over a second faster than Tyler Stone did in the heats, but Tyler Stone seems to be having a fantastic breaststroke swim here, and he's pulled a body length and some ahead of Jacob Bacon. Stone is now a good 4 seconds ahead of Bacon. It would take some freestyle swim from Jacob Bacon in order to pull back the gold medals here. I don't think it's going to happen. 25 meters to go, and Tyler Stone looks set for a gold medal here. Jacob Bacon swimming well still, however, in lane 4, and also could be a bronze medal coming from lane 3. Into the wall comes Tyler Stone. 2:38.39 for Tyler Stone to take the gold. Jacob Bacon picks up a silver, and Charlie Birdsall takes home a bronze medal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's 13 years, 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Harry Phelan. In 2, representing West Suffolk, Samuel Chamberlain. In 3, representing Basildon, Jamie Committee. In 4, representing the city of Cambridge, Frank Jacob. In 5, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Ethan Thorpe. In 6, representing Newhall, George Portlock. In 7, representing the city of St Albans, Louis Robson. And in lane 8, representing St Felix School, Jude Gunner. Ethan Thorpe in lane 5, leading at halfway, 1:11.03, 100-meter split. Jude Gunner is about 0.9 behind. But Jude Gunner's breaststroke seems to be okay. However, Frank Jacobs' breaststroke seems to be particularly excellent over in lane 4. Approaching 50 meters to go, and Frank Jacob from the city of Cambridge is leading by a good couple of seconds now. Fantastic breaststroke from him. Ethan Thorpe sat in second. Jude Gunner sat in third at the moment. Ethan Thorpe is doing everything he can to get back as close to Frank Jacob as possible. Could he do this actually? He is very speedy over in lane 5. Frank Jacob in 4, Ethan Thorpe in 5. Which one is going to get to the wall first? They approach it together. It is, of course, Frank Jacob that's there first. 2:33.17 for Frank Jacob. Ethan Thorpe about a second behind in the end. He takes home a silver, and Jude Gunner takes a bronze medal from the outside. This is the men's 14 years, 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Watford, Rafferty May. In 2, representing Putteridge, Ollie O'Connor. In 3, representing the city of Peterborough, Joshua Sackery. In 4, representing the city of Peterborough, Orlando Deering. In 5, representing Hatfield, George Prince. In 6, representing Basildon, Saxon Minto. In 7, representing the city of Peterborough, Kian Lee. And in lane 8, representing Colchester, Massimo Girolami. Orlando Deering is over first at halfway. He was a second quicker in the heats than George Prince of Hatfield in lane 5. We've certainly seen stranger things happen than a second lead change, but Ollie O'Connor from Putteridge is having quite some swim in lane 2. Quite a serious swim in lane 2 actually. 15 meters left of the breaststroke, and he's really starting to pull ahead. And don't rule out George Prince in 5 either. He's starting to pull himself into the mix of swimmers here too. Ollie O'Connor has really swum that breaststroke well. George Prince is now in second. Orlando Deering is in third. And if Ollie O'Connor can hold on to this pace down these final few meters, it will be impressive. Orlando Deering and George Prince battling it out to see who's going to take home the silver and who's going to take home the bronze between those. But it's 10 meters to go for Ollie O'Connor. He is going to take a gold medal home from lane 2. Ollie O'Connor takes a gold home, 2:21.83. Orlando Deering picks up a silver. And the bronze comes from George Prince, but what a swim from Ollie O'Connor, done entirely on the breaststroke. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's 15 years, 200 meters IM final. In lane 1, representing Potter's Bar, Ethan Howard. In 2, representing the City of Norwich, Ben Buckley. In 3, representing Team Ipswich, Patch Robinson. In 4, representing the City of Cambridge, Edward Ormsby. In 5, representing Colchester, Sandys Chechins. In 6, representing Hatfield, Lucas Hartley. In lane 7, representing the City of Cambridge, Samuel Winslow. And in lane 8, representing the City of Cambridge, James Williamson. Edward Ormsby for the City of Cambridge in the centre lane. That is in the lead at the moment. Over first in 65.78. Patch Robinson is less than a second behind him in lane 3. And Edward Ormsby has really come into his own on the breaststroke here. He was a good 5 seconds clear of Sandys Chechins in qualifying. So expected that Ormsby would win this. And absolutely, again, breaststroke proving to be the key player in the IM. There is a good 5 meters or so of water between Edward Ormsby and the rest of the pool. The silver and the bronzes are very much up for grabs, though, from several different people. 10 meters to go now for Edward Ormsby from the City of Cambridge. He's going to take the gold medal. There is little doubt about that. 2:16.32 for Edward Ormsby. The silver is going to come from Sandys Chechins from Colchester, and Ben Buckley picks up the bronze medal. This is the men's 16 years, 200 meters IM final. In lane 1, representing the City of Peterborough, Daniel Moises. In lane 2, representing the City of St Albans, Daniel Hollis. In lane 3, representing Bishop Stortford, Diego Derrington. In lane 4, representing West Suffolk, Matthew Baker. In lane 5, representing West Suffolk, Archie Chamberlain. In lane 6, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Daniel McGuinness. In lane 7, representing Thurrock, Ben Minister. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, Oliver Blight. Matthew Baker from West Suffolk, 2:14.25 in the heats. A very large amount of time between him and his teammate Archie Chamberlain. 6 seconds, in fact. Across the 200 is not bad going at all. And Matthew Baker continues to pull ahead here as well. He's going to be over first easily after the breaststroke. Diego Derrington over second. But here comes Matthew Baker in lane 4. He's going to take a gold medal absolutely in this event. Into the wall he goes. And it's 2:15.45 for Matthew Baker. Where's the silver and bronze going to come from, though? That was a very interesting last few moments there. Daniel McGuinness got the silver in the end. 2:19.62. Archie Chamberlain just 0.2 of a second behind. Picks up the bronze. This is the men's 17 years and over 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing the city of Cambridge, Georgios Papageorgiou. In 2, representing Colchester, Mark Milburn. In 3, representing Team Ipswich, Joe Cooper. In 4, representing the city of Norwich, Olivier Vedran. In 5, representing West Norfolk, Nathan Wells. In lane 6, representing West Suffolk, Miles Turner. In lane 7, representing Halstead, Kai Adams. And in lane 8, representing Chelmsford, Tyler Toombs. Well, Nathan Wells seems to be on a mission here. An absolute mission here. He's going to be almost under a minute. He is under a minute. 59.49. His split for the 200 IM first 100. And clear water now between him and everybody else in the pool. Miles Turner in 6 is currently sat in 2nd position. Olivier Vedran was the fastest qualifier, but not the fastest swimmer here yet. As Nathan Wells done a heat swim in preparation for a final swim. And here we go then. 35 meters to go, and this looks close actually between Nathan Wells in 5 and Olivier Vedran in 4. 25 now, and can Vedran put in the work in order to beat Wells to the wall? 15, and it's still not absolutely clear that it's going to be Wells. I say that, and Wells starts to pull forward. Nathan Wells into the 5-meter zone. He is going to take the gold medal in the 200 IM. 2:09.18 for Nathan Wells. Olivier Vedran picks up the silver, and the bronze comes from Miles Turner. Swimmers, please clear the water. Please clear the pool by the sides. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the girls 11-12 years, 100 meters backstroke final. Just 100 meters now, 100 meters of backstroke for all boys and girls. Girls up first. Tyra Sorgine of the city of Cambridge goes in 1. Holly Katassi for Linslade in 2. In lane 3, representing Team Ipswich, Lily Steele. Erin Barber for Newmarket in 4. 5 is Eleanor Bath-Wellherb for Basildon. In lane 6, representing Basildon, Jasmine Hall. In 7, representing Maderni and Abigail Davis. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, Gigi Roberts-Check-Smith. Erin Barber looks very strong at the moment. The Newmarket swimmer has about half a body length on Eleanor Bath Warrenherp at the moment. It is very close though between her and Barber, sorry. Under the 5 meter flags come the swimmers. Is it going to be Barber in there first? It is. Erin Barber takes the gold medal in 1:13.41. We'll just wait on a confirmation of second time. There it is, 1:14.55 for Eleanor Bath Warrenherp. And then third is Lily Steele. Swimmers, please clear the pool by the sides. Clear the pool, swimmers. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 13 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing St. Felix School, Grace Robinson. In lane 2, representing Norwich Swan, Sienna Gilman. In 3, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Nicole Maynard. In 4, representing Team Ipswich, Clementine Lavelle. In lane 5, representing Hadley, Chloe Knight. In lane 6, representing the City of Norwich, Valentina Davis Hayward. In lane 7, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Elizabeth Swaby. And in lane 8, representing Great Yarmouth, Olivia Greenall. Clementine Lavelle is over first at halfway, 34.10, her 50-meter split time. And she has more than a second on Chloe Knight in the heats. And you can see there a body length between her and Chloe Knight in the water now. 15 meters remain. And it looks very strong for Clementine Lavelle in the center. Where the silver and bronzes will come from is a little bit less clear though. 5-2, and now she's in. 1:10.22 for Clementine Lavelle. Chloe Knight takes the silver, 1:12.36. And then the bronze from Valentina Davis Hayward. Swimmers, please clear the pool by the sides. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the girls' 14 years, 100 meters backstroke final.
The swimmer in the previous heat has been reinstated. That was not a disqualification in lane 8.
In lane 1, representing Newmarket, Adria Rudonite. In 2, representing Norwich Swan, Emily Pitcher. In 3, representing the City of Peterborough, Vanessa Simoronova. In 4, representing Modernian, Eloise Cole. In lane 5, representing Hatfield, Erin Curry. In lane 6, representing Basildon, Ella Coombs. In lane 7, representing the City of Norwich, Katerina Di Maria. And in lane 8, representing Putteridge, Lucy Culver. Eloise Cole of Modernians is over first at 50, but Vanessa Simonova in 3 seems hot on her heels. 25 to go. And absolutely not easy for Eloise Cole in 4 at the moment. She has challenges coming from lots of different angles. Under the 5 meter flag she goes. Lots of cheers as Ella Coombs in 6 looks likely to take a silver. Into the wall goes Eloise Cold. 108.74 for her to take the gold. Ella Coombs picks up a silver in 109.40. And then Emily Pitcher in 3rd. Thank you, swimmers. Please clear the pool by the sides. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 15 years 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Team Ipswich, Emily Crabb. In 2, representing the City of Cambridge, Isabel Mather. In 3, representing Norwich Swan, Amara Addison. In 4, representing the City of Peterborough, Megan Donovan. In 5, representing Basildon, Evangeline Pierce. In 6, representing the City of Cambridge, Georgia Holgate. In 7, representing the City of Norwich, Sophia Pickering. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, Camille Vanier. Loving the Hatfield support, by the way. Into the final few meters, and Amara Addison in lane 3 looks very strong here. She's only got 15 left. She was in lane 3, which means she was the 3rd fastest coming into this final, but it looks like she's going to take a gold medal, and it looks like she is going to take it with ease. Into the wall comes Amara Addison. 106.06 for Amara Addison to take gold. Evangeline Pierce picks up a silver, and Megan Donovan takes home a bronze medal. Thank you, swimmers. Please clear the pool by the sides. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 16 years 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Thurrock, Elise Delaperol. In 2, representing Chelmsford, Alexa Mann. In 3, representing Colchester, Greta Goddard. In lane 4, representing Team Ipswich, Matilda Bogle. In 5, representing Hatfield, Charlotte Williams. In lane 6, representing Devon, Connie Davies. In lane 7, representing Colchester, Kaiser Cornish. And in lane 8, representing Chelmsford, Chloe Staines. Matilda Bogle of Ipswich is in the lead at the moment. 31.67 is her 50-meter split. She was a second and a bit ahead of Charlotte Williams in the heat, so we would expect her to swim well, and swimming well is exactly what she's doing. She's got 15 meters to go and about a body length at the moment on Charlotte Williams in lane number 5. Under the flags goes Matilda Bogle. She's going to take a gold medal here now. 105.15 for Matilda Bogle. Charlotte Williams picks up a silver, and Connie Davies takes home a bronze medal. Thank you, swimmers. Please clear the pool by the sides. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 17 years and over 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Team Ipswich, Abigail Crawley. In lane 2, representing the City of Norwich, Megan Pye. In 3, representing Bishop Stortford, Neve James. In 4, representing Epping Forest, Charlie Joyce. In 5, representing the City of Peterborough, Hannah Willis. In lane 6, representing the City of Cambridge, Gracie Kay. In 7, representing Modernians, Georgina Monday. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, Jessica Keogh. Charlie Joyce here has 25 metres to go, and she is leading this 100 backstroke final with ease. It wasn't like this in the heat. She had less than a second on the second fastest swimmer, but it looks like she is absolutely going to take a gold. A silver could come from Gracie Kay in 6. Into the wall comes Charlie Joyce to take the gold medal in 1:05.25. Gracie Kay takes the silver home, and the bronze actually comes from Megan Pye over in lane 2. Swimmers, please clear the pool by the sides. This is the men's 11-12 years 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing the City of Peterborough, Jacob Bacon. In 2, representing Team Ipswich, William Jones. In lane 3, representing Putteridge, Sebastian Newman Baronius. In 4, representing Colchester, Archie Tebbert. In 5, representing the St. Felix School, Orlando Whitting. In 6, representing the City of Cambridge, Charlie Birdsall. In 7, representing Norwich Swan, Zach Montgomery. And in lane 8, representing Team Ipswich, Atiya Moses. Archie Tebbert of Colchester is in that middle lane, and he's over first by a good couple of seconds. He won this in the heats in a good 3 seconds in terms of, he went 3 seconds faster than Orlando Whitting. 1:13.43 was his heat swim, and he looks like he's doing fairly well here. In fact, his stroke looks fast but incredibly comfortable. With 15 meters remaining, it seems very unlikely that anyone other than Archie Tebbert in that centre lane can take the gold medal home here. There are still silvers and bronzes up for grabs in various positions, but Archie Tebbert takes the gold in 1:12.51. The silver comes from Orlando Whitting, and Charlie Birdsall takes home the bronze. Thank you, swimmers. Please clear the pool by the sides. Thank you. This is the boys' 13 years 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Devon, Sam Jackson. In 2, representing the City of Cambridge, Norbert Kadar. In 3, representing the City of Cambridge, Martin Molnar. In 4, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Ethan Thorpe. In 5, representing Flitwick, Daniel DeFlippo. In 6, representing Norwich Swan, Oscar Hunter. In 7, representing the City of St Albans, Louis Robson. And in lane 8, representing the City of Cambridge, Frank Jacob. Ethan Thorpe over first at halfway. He has 3 seconds on Daniel DeFlippo on paper. So once again, we should expect the fastest qualifier to win the final. 15 meters remain, and Daniel DeFlippo isn't having a bad swim here. He is pretty close by Ethan Thorpe, but nonetheless, Thorpe still remains the leader. 5 meters remain here, and it is going to be Ethan Thorpe that takes the gold medal. 108.19 for Ethan Thorpe to take the gold. 69.34 for Daniel Filippino, and 109.87 for Martin Molnar to take the bronze. Thank you, swimmers. Please clear the pool by the sides. This is the boys' 14 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Braintree, Albert Orley. In lane 2, representing Team Ipswich, Alex Harrop. In 3, representing Biggleswade, Ryan Close. In 4, representing the City of Peterborough, Orlando Deering. In 5, representing Watford, Rafferty May. In lane 6, representing Hatfield, Oliver Baskerville. In lane 7, representing Basildon, Louis Allen. And in lane 8, representing Thurrock, Joshua Shepherd. Ryan Close in 3 over first on this one. And this is a much closer final, it would seem. Orlando Deering did have a very good heat swim. 64.62 for him. Rafferty May was a second plus behind, but doesn't look like it here. 15 meters to go, and the noise inside Norwich is quite loud here because Orlando Deering is trying to push through in the final few meters to take the gold medal. Under the 5 meter flags goes Orlando Deering. 104.64 for Orlando Deering to take the gold medal. Expertly timed swim. The silver comes from Ryan Close, and the bronze from Rafferty May. Thank you, swimmers. Please clear the pool by the sides. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's 15 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing the City of Norwich, Joe Hammond. In 2, representing Basildon, Oliver Smith. In 3, representing the City of Cambridge, Ryan Wall. In 4, representing Team Ipswich, Ashton Redhead. In 5, representing the City of Cambridge, Edward Ormsby. In 6, representing the City of Cambridge, Janos Kadar. In 7, representing Team Ipswich, Ben Howlett. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, Samuel Jeffrey. Just 25 meters remains of this 15 years 100 backstroke final. And Ashton Redhead looks okay in the lead in lane 4, but absolutely not set in stone. 15 meters to go here. And Edward Ormsby looks very, very close actually to Ashton Redhead. Could he sneak in and claim a gold medal? 5 to go, and it is Ashton Redhead into the wall first in 102.91 to take the gold medals. Edward Ormsby in second, and Ryan Wall is third. Swimmers, please clear the pool by the sides. Thank you. This is the men's 16 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Norwich Swan, Thomas Small. In 2, representing Putteridge, Jack McDonald. In lane 3, representing Bishop Stortford, Diego Derrington. In lane 4, representing Thurrock, Nikita Charakin. In lane 5, representing Norwich Swan, Manuka Jaya Cody. In 6, representing the City of St Albans, Nathaniel Mapley. And in lane 7, representing Thurrock, Ben Minister. Nikita Charakin is over first. He went 61.05 in the heats. That gives him a whole 2 seconds on Manuka Jaya Cody. So we would expect Nikita Charakin to take this fairly handily. 15 meters to go. And Nathaniel Mapley looks quite good over in lane 6. 5 remaining, and it is going to be Nikita Charakin that takes the gold. 1 minute, 0.24 for Nikita Charakin. Nathaniel Mapley picks up the silver, and Manuka Jaya Cody takes a bronze away. Swimmers, please clear the pool by the sides. Thank you. This is the men's 17 years and over 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing the City of St Albans, Kieran Burkett. In 2, representing Linslade, Jack Hill. In 3, for the City of Peterborough, Fabian Brudnicki. In 4, representing Newhall, Jack Skerry. In 5, representing St Felix School, Marin de Villard. In 6, representing West Norfolk, Nathan Wells. In 7, representing Thurrock, Jensen Hurrell. And in lane 8, representing West Norfolk, Tobias Oglesby. Jack Skerry over first. He went 58.37 in the heats to claim this fastest lane. Marin de Villard was less than half a second behind him though, so absolutely not guaranteed to be his. However, he does seem to be having an excellent swim here. 15 meters remain, and Jack Skerry looks fairly comfortably in the lead as he passes in front of me under the 5-meter flags, and Jack Skerry is going to take home regional gold in 57.38. Marin Villard takes the silver, and Nathan Wells picks up a bronze. This is the girls' 11-12 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Just going to run through the swimmers, don't have time in a 50 to do all of it. 1 is Evie Greenhalgh, 2 Holly Katasi, 3 Liliana Sapala, and 4 Verity Fuge, 5 Amelia Fenner, 6 Jasmine Hall, 7 Lily Steele, and 8 is Neve Bunker. Verity Fuge of Hatfield leading the way by quite a margin here. In that centre lane, 31.45 was her heat swim. That puts her a good 2 seconds ahead of any of the other swimmers. Into the wall she goes. 31.30 for Verity Fuge to take the gold medal for Hatfield. The silver comes from Evie Greenhalgh in lane 1 and the bronze from Liliana Sapala. This is the girls' 13 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1, Amy Whitton. Valentina Davis-Hayward goes in 2. Sophie Palmer in 3. Ashley McCarthy in 4. 5 is Clementine Lavelle. 6 is Grace Robinson. 7 is Jasmine Carter. And lane 8 is Evie Holmes. This one a little bit tighter. Just 1/100th of a second separated Ashley McCarthy in 4 from Clementine Lavelle in 5 in the heat. So this final, could really go any of several different ways. It is Sophie Palmer that takes it in lane 3, 31.73. Silver goes to Valentina Davies-Hayward, and the bronze from Ashley McCarthy. This is the women's 14 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1 is Tiger Lily Donald in 2, Millie Harris in 3, Emily Pitcher in 4, Eloise Cole in 5, Vanessa Simonarova in 6, Gracie Parker in 7, Ella Dawson, and in lane 8, Olivia Minute. Eloise Cole in lane 4 went 28.45 in the heat. That's a whole 2 seconds faster than Vanessa Simonarova in lane 5. So it seems pretty clear that the lane 4 swimmer is going to take it. She absolutely does. 28.60 for the gold medal for Eloise Cole. The silver comes from Millie Harris in lane 2, 29.54. That was quite speedy. And then Tiger Lily Donald picks up the bronze. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 15 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1, Chloe Armstrong. 2, Charlotte Shaw. 3, Georgia Holgate. 4, Sky Carter. 5, Charlotte Smith. 6, Lara Traherne. 7, Megan Donovan. 8, Victoria Daly. Sky Carter's in the water and the stroke is butterfly, so it seems pretty clear that she is likely to take it, but Charlotte Smith is very close. 28.70 for Sky Carter. Charlotte Smith gets the silver, but that was incredibly close. 0.18 the difference between those two swimmers. The bronze comes from Georgia Holgate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 16 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1 is Olivia Church in 2, Beth Young in 3, Emma Fields 4 is Charlotte Williams, 5 is Matilda Bogle in 6, Olivia Newman Baronius in 7, Amelie Passam, and in lane 8, Anouk Zucchini. Charlotte Williams in lane 4, 29.13, only 0.2 separating her from Matilda Bogle in 5. So this could again go several different ways. Into the wall come the swimmers. It is Charlotte Williams that takes it, 29.38 by 1/100th of a second. Matilda Bogle takes silver. Fantastic swimming there. And the bronze comes from Beth Young. This is the women's 17 years and over, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1, Kira Wookie in lane 2. Georgina Talon, 3, Jessica Shaw, 4, Sasha Thomas, 5, Natalie Sanford, 6, Charlotte White, 7, Jessica Woodward, and 8 is Hannah Brooke. Sasha Thomas went a whole half second faster in the heats than any of the other swimmers in this final, so we should expect her to take it, but lane 2, Georgina Talon looks strong here too. Into the wall come the swimmers. Sasha Thomas takes it, 28.69 for the Norwich swimmer. Georgina Talon in second, and Jessica Shaw third. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the boys 11, 12 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1 is Rafael Corigliano into Orlando Whitting in 3, Tyler Stone in 4, Jacob Bacon in 5, Archie Tebber in 6, Nicolo Camalotti in 7, Charlie Birdsall, and in lane 8, Kai Patel. Jacob Bacon went a whole couple of seconds, or a second and a half at least, faster than Archie Tebbett in the heat, so we would expect him to win this final, and he does look good here. Into the wall he goes. 31.97 for Jacob Bacon. The silver comes from Orlando Whitting out in lane 2, and the bronze from Tyler Stone. This is the men's 13 years, 50 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, Ethan Forbes. 2, Laris Jurenis. In 3, Jude Gunner. In 4, Joshua Parker. In 5, George Portlock. In 6, Frank Jacob. In 7, Daniel DeFlippo. And in lane 8, Louis Robson. And this one is definitely not clear cut. In fact, it looks like several different swimmers could be within a chance of taking this. Jude Gunner looks good in lane 3. Into the wall they come. It is Jude Gunner from lane 3. 30.25 his winning time. Joshua Parker picks up the silver, and the bronze comes from Gioranis. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the boys 14 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1 is Ross DeWilt of City of Cambridge, Orlando Deering and City of Peterborough goes in 2, Kaylin Bossianu of Hemel Hempstead in 3, 4 is Joshua Shepherd for Thurrock in 5, Ollie O'Connor in 6, Rufus Bennett in 7, Alex Harrop, and in lane 8, Kian Lee. Again, this looks like it could be a pretty close one. 0.3 of a second separating these swimmers on paper. Into the wall they come, and where's it going to come from? Lane 5, Ollie O'Connor takes the gold medal in 27.93. Joshua Shepherd picks up the silver, and Kaylin Bossianu the bronze. Ladies and gents, this is the men's 15 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1, Ethan Howard. 2, Oliver Scrimshaw. 3, James Gupenar. 4, Oliver Pike. 5, Toby Martin. 6, Riley Hall. 7, Nathan Birchenow. And lane 8 is Sandys Chechins. 15 meters to go, and Oliver Pike looks good here in the center lane. James Gupenar looks good as well in 3. Into the wall they go. And it is Oliver Pike that takes the gold. 27.69 for him. James Gupenar just a couple of tenths a second behind him to take silver. And then it is Ethan Howard with the bronze. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's 16 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1, Maddox Roberts. 2, Archie Chamberlain. Luca Page in 3. 4, William Ellard. 5, Matthew Baker. 6, Henry Dean. 7, Callum Cox. 8, Nathaniel Mapley. And once again, this looks like a fairly tight one. William Ellard maybe having a slight edge on the rest of the pool. In fact, actually, through the last few meters, starts to pull away from the rest of the pool. Also, watch lane 1 here. William Ellard takes the gold, and it is silver from Maddox Roberts in lane 1. Bronze comes from Luca Page. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's 17 years and over 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 1 is Matthew Aldred in 2, Callum Davis in 3, Harry Jones in 4, Jack Skerry in 5, Thomas Page in 6, Charlie Summer in 7, Jake Thomas Mansfield, and in lane 8, Joseph Bavey. This one has about half a second between the fastest, Jack Skerry in 4 and 5. Into the wall come the swimmers, and lane 3 looks very good here. It is Harry Jones that takes it, 25.50. By 0.14 of a second. Jack Skerry misses out and takes a silver, and then a bronze from Thomas Page, but a very tight last final. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the girls 11-12 years, 200 meters freestyle final. Well, the next bit is going to be relatively calm compared to that. We're on the way with the 200 freestyle finals in lane 1. Representing Chelmsford, Lucy Clark in 2. Representing Linslade, Holly Katassi in 3. Representing Newmarket, Erin Barber in 4. Representing Basildon and Phoenix, Jasmine Hall in 5. Representing Basildon and Phoenix, Amelia Fenner in lane 6. Representing Basildon and Phoenix, Eleanor Bath Warrenholp in lane 7. Representing the City of Cambridge, Tyra Sajidine. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, Gigi Roberts-Jack Smith. Jasmine Hall in the center lane now then. 2:25.41 was her heat swim. It put her a couple of seconds in front of her teammate Amelia Fenner. 3 Bassett Law swimmers in this final. Not Bassett Law, sorry. 3 Basildon swimmers in this final. Erin Barber, though, is starting to really pull herself in line with Jasmine Hall, who has been the race leader. Bear in mind that Erin Barber went 3 seconds slower than Jasmine Hall did in the heats, and yet she turns first at the far end. Erin Barber in the lead now by 0.18 of a second. This could be a close race between these 2 swimmers. Erin Barber in 3, Jasmine Hall in 4. Both of them would really like to get their hands on a Swim England East regional medal. Which one will get there first, though? 15 meters to go. Jasmine Hall looks like she has the slight edge in the final few meters on Erin Barber. Into the last 10 now, and it still looks very good for Jasmine Hall of Basildon in the center. Into the wall comes Jasmine Hall. 2:25.18 for Jasmine Hall to take the gold medal. Erin Barber had a very good swim out in lane 3 too. She takes the silver, and then Amelia Fenner picks up the bronze. This is the women's 13 years, 200 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Great Yarmouth, Olivia Greenall. In lane 2, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Elizabeth Swaby. In 3, representing Hatfield, Eva Ives. In lane 4, representing St. Felix School, Grace Robinson. In 5, representing Basildon, Sophie Palmer. In lane 6, representing Team Ipswich, Rose Romanis. In 7, representing Norwich Swan, Sienna Gilman. And in lane 8, representing Team Ipswich, Evelyn Gaydon. Grace Robinson for St. Felix School in the centre of this pool at the moment. 2 seconds she has on Sophie Palmer in the heat, but it's going to be Palmer who turns first here. Only 0.17 separating them at the moment, but Sophie Palmer of Basildon still in the lead ever so slightly. Eva Ives of Hatfield also swimming well over in lane 3. And it does certainly seem to be that the free medals are going to come from these free swimmers in 3, 4 and 5. But which way round those colours will be, we will have to wait and see. Approaching 150 metres, and it still looks like Sophie Palmer is leading. Whoa, Sophie Palmer and Eva Ives turn at exactly the same time. This could be a very close final. 25 metres to go, and Sophie Palmer still looks good, but Eva Ives is still hot on her heels. Is it going to be Sophie Palmer that gets to the wall first? Will Eva Ives get there? 15 metres to go, and Sophie Palmer seems to be increasing in speed as Norwich increases in volume. Into the wall comes Sophie Palmer of Basildon. 2:17.36. Eva Ives takes a silver home. And the bronze comes from Grace Robinson. Gold to Palmer, silver to Ives, and bronze to Robinson. This is the women's 14 years, 200 metres freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Putteridge, Amelia Porzio. In 2, representing Team Ipswich, Darcy Gladwell. In 3, representing Putteridge, Annie McLeod. In 4, representing Newhall, Ava Wilson. In 5, representing the City of Norwich, Katerina Di Maria. In 6, representing Chelmsford, Ella Dawson. In 7, representing Putteridge, Poppy McGill. And in lane 8, representing Basildon, Gracie Parker. Ava Wilson over first at halfway, 65.51 her 100-metre split. 2:16.57 was her finish time in the heats, and that gave her less than a second advantage coming into this on Katerina Di Maria. So absolutely all to play for, and several swimmers remain in contention from lanes 2 through to lane 6. Any of these could pick up any of the medals in any colour, it would seem. Darcy Gladwell over in lane 2 looks to be having a stellar swim here. She's going to be over first with 50 metres to go. 1:41.34. About half a second in front of Ava Wilson, who was the race leader just 50 metres ago. 25 metres remain, and could Darcy Gladwell pull this off and take the race from the outside? It doesn't seem likely now. Ava Wilson really starting to push forward, but Katerina Maria absolutely going with her, and also Ella Dawson in lane 6. This could go any of 3 ways as 3 swimmers approach the wall practically at the same time. It is Ava Wilson that takes it, 2:15.55. Katerina Maria was just 12 100s outside, and she gets third. And Ella Dawson picks up the silver. She was just 11 100s outside, just 0.01 separating second from third. This is the 15 years 200 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Lexi Goodman. In lane 2, representing St. Felix School, Natalie Taylor. In lane 3, representing Team Ipswich, Sophie Dowding. In 4, representing Basildon, Sky Carter. In lane 5, representing the City of Norwich, Grace Greenhalf. In lane 6, representing the City of representing Basildon, Gracie Committee. And in lane 8, representing Chelmsford, Lisa Lineman. Grace Greenhalf is over first at halfway. Sky Carter hot on her heels in second at the moment, and also Georgia Holgate in 6, going with these three, or with those two, I should say. And again, several different swimmers could be in with a chance of a medal. That last final was incredibly exciting. The top 3 swimmers all within 13 100ths of each other. Second and third, just 100th separating them. 100th, when you get down to 100ths of a second, humans cannot actually perceive the difference in that level of time. It is only down to the timing equipment that we have that we're able to separate how far apart these swimmers are. Sky Carter is now starting to lead with 25 meters to go, but she is absolutely not safe from Grace Greenhalf in the lane next to her, who is going to do everything possible to try and get to that wall first. It is very close between Sky Carter in 4 and Grace Greenhalf in 5. Which one is going to get there first? Into the wall come both swimmers again at practically the same time. It is Sky Carter, 2:09.98, to take yet another gold medal. I'd love to know how many that actually is for Sky Carter, these championships. Grace Greenhalf takes the silver, and Sophie Dowding picks up the bronze. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 16 years, 200 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing the City of Cambridge, Matilda Ransom. In 2, representing Putteridge, Olivia Newman-Baronius. In 3, representing Flitwick, Francesca Baber. In lane 4, representing Team Ipswich, Caris Rose Bunn. In 5, representing Team Ipswich, Matilda Bogle. In lane 6, representing Chelmsford, Alexa Mann. In 7, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Olivia Cooper. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, Charlotte Williams. Caris Rose Bunn comes into this final with a second and a little bit lead on Matilda Bogle. And she has a second lead on her at 100 meters. Francesca Baber trying to go with over in lane 3. Matilda Bogle sat in 3rd at the moment. And again, a breakaway pack of 3 swimmers. Baber in 3, Bunn in 4, Bogle in 5. And now Karis Rose Bunn increasing in the speed. Francesca Baber doing everything she can to try and stick with her, trying to stay as close to her feet as she can, but her feet moving further and further away. Karis Rose Bunn seems unstoppable at this point. 15 meters to go, and now Matilda Bogle starting to pull herself into silver medal position. Under the 5-meter flags they go, and it is going to be Karis Rose Bunn that touches first. 2:08.42 for Karis Rose Bunn. Second comes from Matilda Bogle. She grabs the silvers, and then Francesca Baber picks up the bronze medal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the women's 17 years and over 200 meters freestyle final. Lane 1 is Holly Lamb for Basildon and Phoenix. In 2, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Erin Wilkinson. In lane 3, representing the City of Peterborough, Harriet Salisbury. In 4, representing the City of Norwich, Sasha Thomas. In 5, representing the City of Norwich, Jessica Jane Applegate. In lane 6, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Tia Gardiner. In 7, representing the City of Norwich, Emily Haslam. And in lane 8, representing Bishop Stortford, Millie Fields. Sasha Thomas went a whole 3 seconds faster than Jessica Jane Applegate in the heats earlier on today. And it wasn't an awful lot earlier on today either. Harriet Salisbury is currently sat in second position, but you can see that Sasha Thomas is practically in a league of her own. A whole body length separating her from anyone else in the water at the moment. Harriet Salisbury seems to be trying to close that gap a little bit. We'll see if that comes to anything. Thomas absolutely still over first, and a good 2.5 lead on Harriet Salisbury, but Salisbury still looks kind of close here. We can't say that Sasha Thomas has this for certain at this point. We absolutely can't say that because Harriet Salisbury does seem to be coming. 25 meters to go, and Sasha Thomas does need to turn it on down these final few meters if she wants to be absolutely sure of taking the regional gold medal home. 10 remain, and Sasha Thomas, I think, is almost out of the danger zone as we approach the 5-meter flag. It is going to be Sasha Thomas that takes the gold medal. 2:08.35 for Sasha Thomas to take gold. Harriet Salisbury picks up the silver, and Jessica Jane Applegate takes a bronze medal home. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the boys 11-12 years 200 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Team Ipswich, Alexander Gaydon. In 2, representing Colchester, Archie Tebbert. In lane 3, representing the City of Cambridge, Charlie Birdsall. In lane 4, representing the City of Peterborough, Jacob Bacon. In lane 5, representing the City of Norwich, Tyler Stone. In 6, representing Hatfield, Perrin Ma. In lane 7, representing Basildon and Phoenix, William Hughes. And in lane 8, representing the City of St Albans, Chuk Kin Lau. Tyler Stone in lane 5. Qualified in 2:22.73, second quickest. Jacob Bacon was just 0.2 ahead of him in the heats. But it looks like Tyler Stone saved himself a little bit for this final, certainly if he can continue with this pace. Tyler Stone over first. 1:45.71. He's a whole 2 seconds on Jacob Bacon at the moment. Bacon would have to have a fantastic swim in order to claw this back. Charlie Birdsall in free, also in contention for a medal. He might even be in second position at the moment. 25 meters to go, and that gap is closing between Tyler Stone and Jacob Bacon. But is it enough for someone else to take the gold medal? We shall see. 10 meters to go, and Tyler Stone now increasing in speed as he goes underneath the 5-meter flags. Tyler Stone takes home regional gold in 2:21.62. The silver comes from Jacob Bacon, who just touched Charlie Birdsall out, but he still takes a bronze medal home. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the boys' 13 years, 200 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Thurrock, Toby Oladaje. In lane 2, representing Norwich Swan, Oscar Hunter. In 3, representing the City of Cambridge, Frank Jacob. In 4, representing Basildon, Jamie Committee. In 5, representing Basildon, Ethan Thorpe. In 6, representing Newhall, George Portlock. In 7, representing the City of St Albans, Louis Robson. And in lane 8, representing Flitwick, Daniel DeFlippo. Jamie Committee leads the way at the moment. He has just under a second on Ethan Thorpe. In fact, sorry, just over a second advantage on Ethan Thorpe going into this final. And he really seems to be proving his stuff here. He's a good body length ahead of the rest of the pool approaching the turn. But we did see that approaching this turn in the last final. And then it ended up being a little bit more close than that when we got to the finish. Jamie Committee is over first, 1:49.7. Oscar Hunter is in second, and he is just a second behind, not even a second behind at the moment. Could Oscar Hunter be in with a chance here? He really is putting on a sprint down the final few meters, 25 to go, and also Frank Jacob coming through in the middle. There are 3 swimmers here, and any one of them could be in with a chance of a medal. 15 meters to go, and as the swimmers pass in front of me, it is impossible to tell which one is in the lead and which one is most likely to take the gold medal home. Lane 2, Oscar Hunter looks great. It is Oscar Hunter who gets the silver. The gold comes from Frank Jacob by 0.02. And the bronze from Jamie Committee. Jacob takes the gold by 0.02 of a second. This is the men's 14 years, 200 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing the City of Norwich, Finley Neve. In lane 2, representing the city of Peterborough, Jack Swindale. In 3, representing Hatfield, Daniel Belzy. In 4, representing Team Ipswich, Alex Harrop. In 5, representing the city of Peterborough, Orlando Deering. In 6, representing the city of Cambridge, Ross DeWilt. In 7, representing Thurrock, Kevin McKenna. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, George Prince. Daniel Belzy is leading the way at the moment here. 1:01.40. And considering that he went a good 2 seconds slower than Alex Harrop in the centre in the heats, the Hatfield swimmer seems to be doing pretty well with 75 to go. He's not safe yet though. Alex Harrop in 4, absolutely swimming for him and swimming close to him. Over they go at 150 metres. Daniel Belzy still looks very, very good here. 1:33.99. It gives him 2 seconds at the moment on Alex Harrop, or at least a second and a bit. This could be, once again, a very close finish here. 25 metres to go, and Alex Harrop is now really starting to turn it on in the final few metres, under 15. And Alex Harrop looks like he could be able to clench this from the grasp of Daniel Belzy, who will now be able to see him, remember, under the 5-metre flags. And this is a blinder from Alex Harrop. He comes into the wall, and he takes the gold medal in 66.04. Daniel Belzy was ahead the whole way, and then gets the silver in the end. The bronze comes from Orlando Deering. This is the men's 15 years, 200 metres freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Team Ipswich, Ashton Redhead. In 2, representing Hatfield, Lucas Hartley. In lane 3, representing Colchester, Sandys Chechins. In 4, representing the city of Cambridge, Ryan Wall. In 5, representing Basildon, Isaac Ferrugia. In 6, representing Team Ipswich, Patch Robinson. In 7, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Joe Power. And in lane 8, representing the city of Cambridge, Janos Kadar. We've seen Ryan Wall win several of these finals over the course of the weekend, and I'm sure he'll be set on winning another one here. He is first at this stage. 1:51 is his time at 100. Only 0.3 ahead of Sandys Chechins. But now Ryan Wall really coming into his own. A great depth of stamina as he starts to increase his speed in the closing stages of the 200. All about pushing that third 50, and that seems exactly what Ryan Wall has done here. 35 metres left, and Ryan Wall looks absolutely set to take the gold medal in the 200 freestyle. Into the last 20, and you can see that he's put himself in a league of his own here. Clear water between him and the rest of the pool. The silver and the bronzes looks quite exciting though. Where will they come from? But it's absolutely clear that the gold medal is going to come from Ryan Wall in a time of 2:02.41. Isaac Ferrugia picks up the silver, and Patch Robinson takes the bronze away. This is the men's 16 years, 200 metres freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Basildon, Thomas Ford. In 2, representing Basildon, Daniel McGuinness. In 3, representing Team Ipswich, Daniel Clayton. In lane 4, representing West Suffolk, Matthew Baker. In 5, representing Harlow Penguins, Max Arnold. In lane 6, representing St. Felix School, William Ellard. In 7, representing the City of St. Albans, Nathaniel Mapley. And in lane 8, representing Hatfield, Oliver Blight. Matthew Baker was the fastest into this by a good 5 seconds. He went 1:57.76 in the heats. Max Arnold second quickest in, 2:02.61. So 5 seconds for him to play around with if he wants to take the regional gold medal home. The only swimmer in this heat, in this final, under the 2-minute barrier. And that 2-minute barrier is a tough one to beat in a 200. He is over first at the far end, 1:27.99, but William Ellard is having a good swim in lane 6. Is there any chance that he could keep in line with Matthew Baker down this final straight? 25 meters to go, and Matthew Baker is absolutely not safe considering that he had 5 seconds coming into this. He's absolutely not going to have 5 seconds coming out of it. Both swimmers pass under 15 practically together. Matthew Baker does look strong with 5 to go. Will it be Baker that takes the gold medal? It absolutely will be. 1:57.52 for Matthew Baker. William Ellard drops under the 2-minute barrier in the final. 4 seconds quicker than his heat swim, 1:58.45. And then Max Arnold takes the bronze away. Ladies and gentlemen, the final of the weekend. This is the men's 17 years and over 200 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing St. Felix School, Maren de Villard. In lane 2, representing Newhall, Jack Skerry. In 3, representing Team Luton, Matthew Wright. In 4, representing West Norfolk, Nathan Wells. In lane 5, representing the City of Cambridge, Jack Bonsell. In 6, representing the City of Norwich, Ben Blowers. In 7, representing Basildon and Phoenix, James Spears. And in lane 8, representing the City of Norwich, Harry Jones. Final of the evening. Both Matthew Wright and Jax Bonsell went pretty much the same time in the final, 1:58 each. Nathan Wells in the middle went 1:56.25. He doesn't look set to win this final though. He'd have to have a brilliant last 75 meters if he wanted to do that. Matthew Wright, on the other hand, of Team Luton in lane 3, looks like he means business here. Over first with 150 to go, and over first by a considerable margin. He is a whole 3 seconds ahead on a 200 freestyle final, and there is clear water between him and any of his potential challengers into the final 25 meters. And there is no doubt at this moment in time about Matthew Wright being set to take the gold medal. He has several different swimmers, including Jack Bonsell, trying to push in the last few to see if they can bump themselves up the medal's way. But it is absolutely going to be Matthew Wright of Luton that takes the gold. 1:55.07 for Matthew Wright to take the gold medal. The silver comes from Jack Bonsell, and the bronze comes from Ben Blowers. And well, that concludes an absolutely excellent weekend of swimming here in Norwich. Thank you so much to everybody who helped put this event together. We said that at the beginning of this session. It has been an absolute pleasure to guide you through all of the action over the course of this weekend. I hope that you'd have me back in the future. And we do look forward to seeing you this weekend in Luton. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. See you all again soon.